Woo! Call of Duty Cold War looking awesome. But there's a particular part of the trailer that has a lot of Rose Twitter, a lot of Twitter communists very, very upset. Now, if you are new to the channel, I hope that you'll take a second to leave a like on this video and consider subscribing. I cover a wide variety of topics, not just video games, but as we're getting more into video game season, there'll be a ton more video game news. Now, Call of Duty released a trailer to much positive reaction, but inside that trailer, it features Yuri Bezmenov, ultra-based individual. We're going to take a look at it, who explains basically how communist indoctrination works, how it infiltrates free societies, and if you kind of put that with what's going on right now, it's pretty obvious that there are some parallels. Now, there's also the big mad people who are like, well, gamer bros don't want politics in their video games, but now there's politics in their video games. This is such a crummy argument where it's a straw man. People don't care about games that have political roots. A game about the Cold War, a game about Vietnam. People want to play these games. It's modern politics. It'd be like if Call of Duty injected an officer who demanded they be referred to by pronouns. That's the type of politics gamers don't want. But that's not what see, they can't defeat that argument. They can't win that argument. So they just say, well, any politics is what gamers are against. And that's simply not true. If you look at this review or the trailer, Know Your History by Call of Duty, 38,000 upvotes, 950 communists. You can watch Yuri Bezmenov here. It starts off with, I'll start here. At the height of the Cold War, KGB defector Yuri Bezmenov issues a chilling warning. And he talks about how everything's happening. It's happening right. What's going on is right around you. You have very little time to save yourself. Think about that in regards to what's going on in the streets right now. Think about that in terms of what Rose Twitter wants. And then you can see how the spies have infiltrated Western intelligence. But most interestingly, this section here has got Rose Twitter really up in arms. Let's listen. Subvert the United States to ensure Soviet dominance in the arms race. This is, of course, talking about the Cold War, right? The identity and whereabouts. Yeah, I don't care. That part. Here's where we get. Here's where we get.
A slow process, which we call active measures.
A slow process, which we call active measures. This is how he's talking about how communism infects everything it touches, but it's a slow process.
The first stage being demoralization.
Demoralization. Could they be talking about, let's take all the articles out there talking about how terrible white cis males are. Think about all the articles that want you to change, that tell you you're not good enough or that you're toxic. Think about the way the media talks about the plebs, us.
It takes from 15 to 20 years to demoralize a nation. The next stage is destabilization.
What is happening right now? What's happening right now in Portland, in Oregon, in Chicago, major cities across America, Atlanta?
What matters is essentials: economy, foreign relations, defense systems.
Yep.
The next stage is crisis, with a violent change of power, structure, and economy. Period.
I mean, think about it. A period of normalization now.
Of normalization. This is what will happen in the United States if you allow all these schmucks to put a big brother government in Washington, D.C., who will promise lots of things, never mind whether the promises are fulfillable or not.
I mean, you look at the comments, literally everything Yuri Bezmenov was talking about is 100% to a T right now. Everything he said about Perseus, but he never said anything about Perseus, but if it helps you promote Yuri. Now, there are a lot of people in Russia, and I have Russian viewers that, watch my stuff. This isn't a admonishment of Russian citizens, all right? I'm talking about communism, all right? I'm willing to have the conversation of why you think communism is great. That I'll talk about, but I don't hold anything against the people in a country who live underneath a system. And you see every record destroyed, falsified, every book rewritten, every picture repainted. This is George Orwell. Every statue and street building renamed. Every date has been altered, and the process is continuing day by day. Just think about it. Think about what's happening in your streets right now. Tearing down statues, demanding things be renamed, banning books, banning movies, adding trigger warnings to classic films, changing Disney rides. Now, are all of these things part of some grand scheme? Probably not. But what a perfect time for this game. The interview is real and is on YouTube. Yuri Bezmenov. And yes, you should watch it. Now, the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War is official and will be inspired by actual events. Call of Duty Warzone may have somewhat overshadowed the rest of the Call of Duty franchise, with the Battle Royale racking up 75 million downloads as of this month. But of course, Activision wants to develop the new flagship Call of Duty campaign, and its name has just been revealed as Cold War. This according to the official YouTube teaser you can watch above, which leaves us with many, many questions. Primarily, one, what does the game actually look like? Two, is it Next Gen 3? How does one properly punctuate the game's name? Is it Call of Duty : Black Ops : Cold War ? It does, however, promise that the game will be inspired by actual events and features a real speech by a KGB defector to help illustrate its points. According to the snippets of text that flash on the screen, players may play or interact with an alleged Soviet spy named Perseus, whose real goal was to subvert the U.S. to ensure Soviet dominance in the arms race. The real-life CIA has at least one article about Perseus as well, who is supposedly among spies that stole U.S. nuclear secrets from the Manhattan Project at Los Alamos. That part would have been happening during WW2, though. The game will be formally unveiled on August 26th, which is just 6 days away. Until then, we don't know much more to share, except perhaps the game's tagline: know your history or be doomed to repeat it. And that its YouTube description mentions the name Verdansk, which also happens to be the locations of Warzone's primary map, which was featured in Modern Warfare. Activision has promised that Warzone will be tied to future games in the Call of Duty series. It sounds like that might be starting to point out. As Polygon points out, there is also an ARG leading up to this trailer. The teaser trailer release was timed with members of Call of Duty community completing a multi-day ARG, which involved various forms of Cold War-style code breaking, which led them to secret rooms inside a Verdansk map in Call of Duty Warzone, which seems to imply there could be a connection between Black Ops Cold War and Warzone. The ARG could include a variety of videotapes, each corresponding to a year in Cold War history, with similar clips to the one in the teaser. Now, of course, Twitter's having the normal day. You see a lot of people complaining about Call of Duty trailer being too political, like every single game, just as an imperialist war simulator. Still gonna play it, though. My mutuals are either political or gamers, so it's hilarious to see the entire timeline dunking on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Dunking on it? Let's see again. It has 38,000 upvotes and 900 downvotes on a private video. You have all sorts of questions about propaganda. Sure love it when FBI and Call of Duty franchise start casually sharing actual fascist propaganda. What? You don't want people learning the truth about communism? You don't want people to know? Call of Duty is pure right-wing propaganda, lol. Why do people trust Call of Duty with teaching history about the Cold War when the latest game in the series was American propaganda? Now, I'm sure there are people that live in Russia that don't love this game. Unsurprisingly, the new Call of Duty is literally just heavier anti-communist propaganda. Good. Good. Look at this one. Didn't see a single Trump reference in the trailer. Hoping Trump is featured in the gameplay. Didn't see a single Putin or Z reference regarding the Mao Empire they are building. Mono Empire they're building. However, for the sake of the world, that enough people do research into this and not just play it as a game. Man, shut up. Why would Trump be in this game? It's set in the Cold War. All he was doing was making money in New York at the time. Yo, Call of Duty Cold War is coming out the day before Trump. Oh, I don't want. Yeah, this is so sad. I mean, people just can't. I mean, there's even. Where's this? I had to bring up a private window to look at this weird one. We have. This is a commentary on the Trump administration. The Call of Duty about the Cold War. It's commentary about the Trump war administration. Look, I don't care who you vote for, but come on, that's funny. That's just funny. I'm so proud. And it goes on and on. Cishet men will be like, oh my god, boys kissing in game, politics, and will then immediately pre-order Call of Duty Cold War. I probably won't pre-order it, but I do enjoy my Call of Duty story modes. I'm not a multiplayer guy. I would honestly play a 40-hour campaign of Call of Duty. But I know I'm in the minority. I really wish for the case for national security, you guys were more direct about the fact that this is happening today and not just about in history. Americans are stupid. They have to be spoon-fed the truth, not hinted at it. Can't help but feel like you guys are worried about politics and optics. What? What? Oh, Twitter comments big bad Call of Duty. Well, I have to say, I mean, we don't know anything about the gameplay. I'm one of those people that enjoys Call of Duty for a week when it first comes out. I don't really get into multiplayer, but I'll probably get it. I'll probably enjoy the campaign mode. I hope that the campaign mode is longer. It was a little longer in Modern Warfare, which I really, really appreciated. But I'm hoping that the campaign mode is like 15 hours, because it sure would make spending $60 feel a lot better. And I know I do play a little bit of multiplayer. You can find me on there. My name is Bearded Death. Maybe I'll play some Warzone with you guys. I've never really played it, so I don't really know all the strat to it. But I feel like I should. I feel like I should be at least proficient at the game. What do you think? Are you interested in Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War, semicolon? Do you think that this is going to end up opening a lot of eyes? What do you think in the comment section down below? I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.